Welcome to Easter Messy Church with Cornerstone Cranbrook. Hopefully you'll have seen some of the activities that we would have been doing together on the Cornerstone Cranbrook Messy Church page. If you haven't found that yet, stop what you're doing and go and have a look. I'm going to share with you one of the activities we would have done now, and it's this one, which is Easter on a plate. Lots of different things that help to tell the story that you can then eat afterwards. And if you want to join in, you'll need a piece of bread on a plate. You'll need some chocolate, buttons or square chocolate, or any chocolate really will do. Sunflower or pumpkin seeds, some dark food colouring, some cheese, an apple corer, a spreading knife and a sharp knife, some butter and some jam. So the first thing to do is wash your hands. So again, stop this, go and wash your hands and then come back. The next thing to do is to put the butter onto your piece of bread. That just helps everything stick to it. There we go. And then we're going to need our chocolate buttons because we're going to try and make a donkey out of chocolate. And we have a donkey because we remember that on Palm Sunday, Jesus rode a donkey into Jerusalem. So there's a body. And an ear. He's got quite a big ear, that donkey. And then I think our donkey's just going to have a couple of legs. There we go. So there's a little donkey. I think you might need more of a head than that. So something else there. There we go. Very strange donkey, but donkey nonetheless. And then when Jesus went into Jerusalem on Palm Sunday, people waved palms. That's why we call it Palm Sunday. And so we're going to make a palm leaf out of our seeds. Let's stick together. Oop. There we go. And people sang Hallelujah, which is basically hooray, welcome to Jesus as he rode on his donkey. And all through that week, Jesus did things that were quite difficult, that he knew might mean he would end up on the cross, just by being loving and caring and speaking out for those who needed help. And so we're going to try and make some footprints. So this is the hard bit, I think, with the food colouring. And it might be worth a grown-up doing this because food colouring gets everywhere. So you want to try and make some footprints. So I'm going to do the long bits. And then I'm going to pour some of it back and attempt to do the little bits on the bottom of a foot. Let's see how we do. Come on, food going. Oops. Oh, he's going to have big feet on this one. Let's get a little bit with the knife. There we go. And then this bit here with the jam and the cheese is remembering Jesus' last meal with his friends where he shared bread and wine together. So we're going to make a cup of wine out of some jam. And again, it needs a little bit of an artistic touch, which I may or may not be able to do. Let's see. So you kind of want to make a triangle first with your jam, and then a bit of a stem. That's kind of okay. And then, try to get the blue off everything. We want to cut 2 little squares of cheese to look like the bread, or you could just use some little bits of bread to look like the bread if you prefer. And Jesus said to his friends, what we're eating together. When I break the bread, it's like my body being broken for you. And when we pour the wine that's red like my blood, it's another reminder that I'm going to die for you because I love you. And so we need to make a cross shape. And to do that, you find the straightest edge of your bread and just cut off the edge like that. And then cut it in two. I'm going to make one bit slightly longer than the other. And there you have your cross. But that's not the end of the story. The reason why we celebrate at Easter and we're not sad is that we remember Jesus rose from the dead. But first, after he died on the cross, he was put into a tomb. And a stone was rolled in front of it. And on Easter Day, when his friends came, they found the stone had been rolled away and the tomb was empty. So there you are. That's your Easter story on a plate. And now you can eat it.